Hey everyone, it's Anna. Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for visiting. I thought I would come on today and share a sample watercolor painting of the Raggedy Bunny like I did for the two snowman stamps. So I'm going to be placing a piece of B Paper Company watercolor paper in my mini MISTI, and that will allow me to make sure I get a really good stamp impression for my painting. So I'm just going to place her down on the watercolor cardstock, just so. And then I decided that I would add one of the sentiments to it as well and stamp them at the same time, save myself a little bit of time, and get that just placed in there. And then later I'm going to also add one of the little hearts to this as well. You'll see me place that. And I'll also show you how to stamp one of the little banners that are in the set in her hands without having to do any masking or anything. So I'm going to be using the VersaFine Claire Nocturne ink, and I really like this ink for watercolor projects for these small stamp designs that we use on cards. It gives a nice crisp impression, and it does stay put when you use it with watercolor. So because the mini MISTI allows me to stamp a couple of different times in this exact same spot, I'm able to get a really great impression on the textured watercolor paper. And I think she is so cute, and I'm so glad that everybody seems to be receiving her as well as I like her. You guys just really seem to think she's cute, so that really makes me happy, because I think she's totally adorable. I'm using my Hero Arts stamp scrubber to clean my stamp. This tool has really changed the way that I take care of my stamps after cleaning or after using them. I used to just stamp them off on paper, and which was fine, and I'd store them away. But the stamp scrubber really helps keep things tidy. And I have a bottle of Stampin' Scrub from Stampin' Up! That's ages old. That's the cleaner that I use to clean my stamps. I also decided to use the little heart banner. So this is going to be really cute. And then I also am going to add one of the hearts from the set to near the sentiment area too. So you'll see how I place that. But I think using these little banners with her, changing it up so that she can be a Valentine bunny, she could be a spring bunny holding the flowers, she could be holding the star banner, and you just stamp them all just like this right over top of her, so you don't have to do any masking. So I love that. It's really, really simple. The snowmen are out of stock right now. I thought I would just mention, and there's some of the 6x6 papers that are out of stock, but they are all going to be back in stock on February 1st when I do the next monthly release. I thought they were going to get here a little bit sooner, so I'd be able to post them to the shop earlier, but they're not going to get here until January 31st. So I thought I would just put them up when I put up the February release. That way people aren't having to do two different orders if they want something from the January release. So stay tuned for that. I'm so excited about the February release. I'll be doing sneak peeks this week, but the release is going to be Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific. And there's just 2 new stamp sets coming for February. No new paper collections, but 2 new stamp sets, and I'm so excited to share them with you. I think they are so cute. So cute. Of course, everything is always so cute. But really excited to share them with you. So a small release for February, and of course, if you missed out on any of the February or the January launch products, those will be available as well. And then looking forward to March. March is going to be a big month. I think there's 8 new products if I remember correctly. So several stamp sets, several new paper collections. So very, very excited for March. And I am working so far ahead. It's unbelievable, but I'm already working on Christmas 2025. So I'm trying to get everything done nice and well ahead in advance so that the year goes really smoothly for launches and stuff. So, but thank you so much for the overwhelming response that you guys have given to the January release. It's been so fun to see you guys receiving your product and being able to make cards and share your projects with everybody. So really, really fun. All right, so I'm going back to my image here. I'm going to be adding some distress ink, vintage photo distress ink, to my watercolor cardstock. And this is just going to let this brown ink mix and mingle with my watercolor paints as I paint, and just add a little bit of unexpected results with my painting. So just add a little bit of that here and there. I'm going to put some right over the image as well, so that as I'm painting, that brown ink can blend with my watercolors and give me the look that I really like for painting these prim style images. And then I'll probably be able to cut this panel down when I go to make a card with it. But right now I thought I would just utilize the entire panel. So, and anything that I trim off the side too, like if I trim off a little, like maybe a 1-inch piece of that watercolor paper on the right hand side, I'll save that and use that for like a sentiment strip, because it already has ink on it. It's a really great paper, so why throw it away if you can use it as a little sentiment banner. So I'm going to be using my size 0 snap brush, and I love these little brushes. I have a link to them down in the description box as well, where I bought the set on Amazon. It comes with 4 different brushes, the 0, the 2, and the 4, and then I think it comes with a angled flat brush, maybe, if I remember correctly. And I'm also going to be using my Milang watercolors, which you've seen me use in, I don't know, probably hundreds of videos now. And so for my bunny, I chose to use the yellow ochre color, and this is probably one of my favorite colors from this particular paint set. I just really like its earthy tone. It's so warm, and I thought it would be a really nice color for the bunny today. So I'm just adding that to her face, to her ears, and you'll see me mix in a little bit of pink to warm up the insides of her ears a little bit. But other than that, I'm just going to let you maybe watch the painting process and enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I might pop on at the end and add some additional comments, but for now, just enjoy the painting. Thank you so much.